Hi guys, this is SNOOZE.T. Welcome to my channel. I will bring you news, stories, background about the UAP UFOs. Okay, so is the UFO community totally divided, or is everyone playing together? Because this is one thing which I have noticed, that you've got the UAP UFO community and the people are taking the things sort of in the silos. So if you look at it, so you've got people who look at this technology. So you've got the technology side of the thing. So like in the 40s, so you have seen the Foo Fighters. So the pilots have seen the lights which were in the sky. Was it plasma? Was it some weapon from the Nazis? No one really knew. Maybe some people said it was a craft, but it wasn't so sure. Then there comes the Roswell, and in the Roswell, people say, "Oh, there is a craft. It's technological. It's nuts, and it's bolts, and you can touch it, and you can relate to it. It's a technological thing, right? People had craft, and this was craft flying in the sky, so it's quite easy." Now you're coming next, and you've got the first known stories of the abduction, right? So this was the it was Betty and Barney. So people, they're suddenly abducted. They go into a craft. They talk to the ETs. Maybe there's some procedure, but you can still relate to the technological side, right? So you've got this craft. You've got some entities. They talk to them, and we can still relate to it. But then it comes even bit more crazy, because then you've got people who actually say, yeah, we went onto a craft, there were maybe some procedures, but then maybe I've seen Jesus after that. So you think, okay, this is a little bit showstopper. And I'm not saying just that, and I'm not saying these people are making it up. What I'm trying to say that you've got so many experiences. People, for example, say that, people say, since I was a child, I had experiences. At the beginning, there was these small entities. Sometimes I saw a bunny in the size of a child, for example. And as I was older, then I found myself in this craft, in these procedures, and it was traumatizing. And then after that, I got this enlightenment, this spiritual experience, and it changed my life. And these people, they changed their lives. They quit their jobs. They do something for humanity. So it's totally life-changing experience, very spiritual. And so you've got this camp of these guys who are very nuts and bolts. So for example, Dr. Greer, he's in this camp of not 100% nuts and bolts, because he had some experience, but it's more about disclosure, technology, give it to the humankind, be peaceful with the others, and show it to us. And then you've got this other side with his experiences John E Mack has worked with. And they say, well, I don't need any proof. It's my life's experience. I don't need to show it. Actually, I don't care. I don't need to show it to anyone, because it's part of me. And some of these people, they have such a spiritual experiences, or technological, I don't know. For example, that they see things and they're not sure if they were actually physically somewhere. There are cases reported people would be still in their house, they would be in their bed, but at the same time they would have experience there somewhere else, for example on the craft. Or it gets even better. You've got people who have this duality. They say, like, I am here, at the same time I am there as another human ET entity, for example. It gets totally bonkers. So you come to this divide. You've got these guys, these nuts and bolts, and they say, you guys, you're sort of crazy, there are no abductions, it's just not happening, and I don't see any proof of it. Yeah, forget it. Then you've got these guys on the other side, the spiritual, who have actually they experience it with their whole body and their lives, and they say, I actually live it. I was on the craft, I was in different planets, I have profound experiences, and I want to change planet. That's what I do, and I don't care about that other stuff so much, and they actually don't do. So these two camps, they just don't come together, and make it even more interesting. You've got the science coming into it. So you've got, for example, Soul Foundation. So the Soul Foundation, those are the scientists who come together, and because the ridicule is not so high anymore, so they can actually do the real science on this phenomena. So they do the real science, they issue the papers, and they tell both of these sides, like, show me the proof. and show me the proof. And this is not a scientific way of doing it. And how do you prove it? Even John E Mack, who worked with these experiences, how do you prove it? He just says it's their experience. I mean, the modern science, doesn't help us in this sense. So I think what is missing here is this platform for all these groups, because they are there, and they just dismiss each other, or they don't really interact. If they don't dismiss, they do not interact with each other. And from this collaboration, there could be so much interesting stuff coming out. But I do understand this is difficult, because how do you do that? I mean, 95% of all the stuff which is out there about the UAP UFO phenomena is just crazy stuff. There are people, they make up stuff. And how do you know if that person is genuine, or he's just making some stuff, or he's got agenda, he wants to make money? It's really hard. It is really hard. So let's see. Hopefully, sometime in the future, we'll see this. And I'm actually seeing that this is all moving in a right direction very slowly. So let's see. I'm excited about it. Okay. This is all I have for you today. Like, subscribe, and I will be really interested in your comments. What do you think about it? So just write in the comments, what do you think? This is SNOOZE.T. Peace be with you. Let's wake up.